Let there be peace and love among all beings of the universe. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar. Welcome. Shanti. What is the snake? Asian cells? It's coming. Asian. Am I reading correct your name?
Is it incorrect?
Yes, name.
Asia Selig?
Asia.
Asia.
Are you coming from Hardwar?
Pushkar.
This, eh?
Pushkar.
I see. You arrived today?
I came on Krishna's birthday.
I have been sent to you by two other travelers that I met along the road, Zarathustra, Elizabeth, who after deep late night conversation felt that I would benefit from being with you. Thank you for this opportunity. For the past 5 years, I have suffered from a feeling of separation from God and cut off. What do you mean by this? I have suffered from a feeling of separation from God. What do you mean?
I mean that previously I could see God in my life. I could see signs and I knew which way to go. And since 5 years I have felt adrift, that I don't see those signs anymore. I feel that it's probably something I'm doing. For some reason I'm cutting myself off, but I can't seem to reestablish the kind of primary connection that I had before. Before I felt it in my heart. Now I only know it in my mind. I want to feel it in my heart again.
So when you feel that you are separate from God, separation from God, and if you feel, I am separate, I feel separation from some person whom I loved. I am separate from someone whom I love, and like to keep this separation, so this person may be in California, and you have come to Lucknow, and you feel separation from him. That I am separate from this person, and you have brought this separation from California to Lucknow. So during that separation, what do you see? What's in your mind?
The pain, the separation, the pain of the separation.
Separation. And about whom? About that person? What about this person?
Well, I don't really think of God as a person, but as a presence. And
Separation
I feel
means
there's a veil.
separation means that I don't have got nothing to do with someone. That's called separation.
But it's kind of like there's a veil, and I can see around the edges, but I can't. The veil is in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I say. When you feel the separation of someone, some person, during that separation, which is the figure, form in your mind? Whom do you see in this separation?
I see the wall. I see the veil. I see the veil. I don't-
Yes. So if you feel separation of God, always that I am separate from God, with whom you are at that time in separation?
I am alone. Alone.
Alone. And separate from whom? When you feel separation, that person has to be there with you.
But not fully. Not fully. Not.
I think this separation keeps you more aware of that person. Otherwise, separation, what you call separation, means in the waking state you are with so many people, friends, relations, things, isn't it? When you go to sleep, whom do you take along with you? Any person, anything, any object. This is called separation. Where there is nobody, including you. Including you, you are separate from you even. Your body also doesn't go to sleep. When you speak of separation of God, you are never separate from Him. And nobody feels that he is separate from God. No one feels. So I think this separation is devotion.
Yes.
Devotion, yes. That I am separate from God, I am separate from God, is more alive. This presence is more alive than anybody else. So you keep up this separation always. Always, all the 24 hours. Simply say, I am separate from God. I have been suffering from separation. I think this is a blessing. This suffering, this separation is blessing. Nobody suffers. Nobody suffers from the separation of God. Who suffers? Did your parents suffer? Did they speak of God? Your parents, you start from parents, that I am suffering the separation, mother, father, relations, your countrymen. Nobody suffers. So you are a blessed soul who suffers from this. And that separation has brought you here, so that you clearly understand. Before that, I could see my path more clearly before me. So before separation, feeling separation, you could see your path more clearly. That path was destruction, you see. Everybody sees his path is very clear. Everyone sees. And then you had doubt about this path, about the clarity of this path. Therefore, there must be some, due to your past generations or lives, you must have something to do with God, and your work would not have been complete. Now, this is the blessed human life. You are again human being. And that separation of God has brought you now in this human incarnation, which is very rare incarnations. Why? Because we are only 6 billion people tonight in whole of the universe as human beings, 6 billion only. And you count mosquitoes, mosquitoes in the world, how many? Then fishes, then other animals. So it's a very rare human incarnation. It has not to be wasted, you see. It is not, you have to take benefit from this incarnation and know yourself. So this is a blessing. You must make the best of it in this life. And next we do not know. We may get this or not. Among the human beings also, maybe 6 billion people, maybe around 20 people who feel separation of God. Maybe just 20 out of 6 billion people. And it is very liberal estimate. You can see from your country, anybody speaks of God?
Not very often.
Nobody. Nobody we can speak of God. Neither on the beaches, nor anywhere, you see. Nobody speaks. Let us come, sit down, let us speak about God, how to see Him, how to find Him, how to love Him. This talk is not aware. There may be talk of friends, wealth, travels, and everything, you see. In fact, my prayer at that time was simply to have the strength to do his or her will. Yes. So that now, that prayer has been listened. That prayer has been, he has listened the prayer to give you strength and will that I am going to see him in this life. And this is the strength of the prayer. It has to be heard, you see. So when you pray from the bottom of your heart, it is heard. Not simply praying like those who go to the church and simply pray in a traditional way, not that prayer. Prayer from the bottom of your heart. That I want to see you. Then this person whom you pray will bless you and manifest in your heart and stop this prayer. Prayer is when you feel separate from someone, isn't it? And when you understand simply who is praying, that you didn't know, that path was before this understanding. Who is praying? Find out. Who is praying? Maybe the same one for whom you are seeking. Isn't it? I only know God as through a veil. Yes, it was a veil.
Was it what?
It was a veil always. Veil, very thin veil between you and God. And which is this veil? That I am separate. This is a veil. This separation is a veil. Other ego is a veil. That I am going to see someone else. So this is the ego. So when this ego is laid down through prayer, then this veil is lifted. This veil has to be lifted, you see. Wonders that I have seen, but my heart does not rejoice. So when your heart is not rejoicing, it means the heart is holding someone else other than God. That's why it cannot be happy. Someone else is seated in the heart. In every heart, in everybody's heart, someone is seated. Some person, is it? Some idea, some concept is seated in the heart of everyone. So heart is not free. Heart is not free of these things. Persons whom you love is seated in your heart. So if you remove all these persons, all these objects from the heart, and this heart is free of any other object, and this heart itself becomes God itself. Free of any concept. Heart free of any person, any concept, means it is God itself. And it has been there all the time. But because you allowed someone to sit in your heart from the beginning, therefore it has become your nature to have someone seated in your heart to be comfortable. Without any person You are not comfortable, you are not free. As you go to sleep, you are free of everybody and you are happy. In sleep, you go to sleep because you are happy in sleep. You reject everybody, including your body also you reject. Then you are happy. And when even now you try to reject everything, every person from the heart and tell me what's left. What's left? Hmm?
God?
Yeah. So whose fault is this? Is it the fault of God? If someone is sitting on the chair, and you ask God also to sit, how can he sit? You have to vacate your chair, isn't it? Now you have to vacate. Don't sit on the same chair. Keep it empty, then God will come and sit here. Don't sit in the same, two people cannot sit in the same chair.
Only in India.
Only
I said only in India.
in India.
3 people can sit on the same chair in India.
Yeah, because we are so one with God. So even God forgets who's sitting on the chair. God forgets, and the person also forgets. Therefore, you can say two are sitting in the same chair, or the whole world is sitting in the same chair. In India, as you say, in India it is possible two people can sit on the same chair because there are no chairs. No chairs. I feel cut off from those feelings that were once as natural to me as drawing breath, and their loss impoverishes my life. These are the feelings, you see, that were once natural to me, and it's very natural feeling. To be with God is very natural feeling, even easier than the breath, you see. Easier than the breath. How can I remove the veil from between myself and God? Once again, feel the love I know is there, without respect. So how to remove is your question, how to remove this veil from between you and God. This veil. So I will tell you how to remove this veil between you and God. First of all, you have to show me the veil, and then I will tell you what to do with the veil. Tell me the veil. As you are there, I am here, isn't it? And in between you call it a veil. Show, hold, and tell me which is this veil. Between you, no, my mind is that you and me. Veil, as if this is the pair of glasses and this is coconut, okay? Now here, now you see this thing. Coconut one side and glasses on the other side. And we see there is a veil between both of us that we don't see each other. Because of that veil, this coconut cannot see the glasses and glasses cannot see the coconut. So they come to Papaji, how to remove. So now what Papaji is going to do, he is not going to give you anything new. Anything new that you gain will be lost one day. So if I keep the veil, something else, this, so it's not good. It's not truth. Truth is to prove what the veil is. And how the veil is now proved, lift one, remove this. You disappear and I disappear. You disappear, me disappear, then speak of the veil. Look here. What is there now? Huh?
It's gone.
Yes. You disappear, I disappear. And trouble is between you and me only. This you and me is a veil. Don't look at you and don't look at me. Veil is gone. Don't speak of yourself. Don't think of yourself. Don't touch yourself. Neither me. Then speak. Don't think of yourself. Okay? Don't think of me. And when you don't, what is left?
God.
Yes. So, what was the veil?
The coconut.
Coconut. This coconut has to be removed because coconut is a head. This is your head. You see this? You can just see. These are the eyes, and this is the mouth. This chin. It's a good symbol. This is taken to the master always. This is the traditional offering to go with the coconut. And what the teacher does, he breaks on the head. And you will have a holy bath. It contains Ganga inside, you know. And very hard also. But teacher knows how to give you bath. May I try?
You're the teacher. You keep my coconut.
So this means I offer your head. This is a head, no? This, so it means I am offering my ego to you. Yes. Head means ego. Always you are doing like this thing. Twice or thrice you have done this thing. So when you have offered, then you should not think of it now. Should not think. Okay.
Namaste.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Sit down there. Sudarshan, come here. Yesterday it was Sudarshan and someone has seen, you didn't tell it was Sudarshan. Someone someone is wanting to see you, and I told you, tell him I am seeing the cricket. Otherwise, if it was Sudarshan, he could have come and seen. But somebody said, I do not know who was he. He said some American girl is there.
Your fault.
Huh? American girl. I said, then America doesn't play cricket, you see. So they do not know what is cricket. But then this is another cricket. But how can they mistake that you are a girl?
I don't know.
Huh? You were sitting backside from the... Yes, I was. Many people were there, not that. They said there's one American girl and she wants to see you. I say, I'm seeing cricket, so I cannot speak. So they have to come tomorrow. You should have come in. So
I wanted to watch it with you.
Huh? Yeah,
wanted to watch.
now you can come tomorrow, no?
No, I'm leaving tomorrow morning early.
Then you are not fond of cricket.
So last night we got.
There was a wedding day fixed to see wedding of a person, and then the same day it was announced that there's a cricket between England and Australia. Recently, you see, he postponed his wedding. This is called cricket. Wedding can be arranged. You don't lose anything. But once you have lost to see the cricket, you can never see it again in your life.
Now you make it difficult.
So, so for that cricket, I didn't hold satsang, you know. Yeah. Yesterday I came to see you. India was playing Sri Lanka, and cricket is cricket. Pondering over cricket and freedom, this little song arose. I would love to sing it for you. You then sing it. This? Achha, chalo, okay.
In case you didn't want to give me that, I had.
You should have done it there. I would have heard this song.
You were too engaged in cricket. I couldn't reach.
Yes, that's true, because I didn't take even lunch. From 2 to night 10. 2 to 10, you were informed, no? The match is 2 to 10. 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I was watching. David was there, Gopal was there, and one girl was there. She was also liking cricket very much. That's who else? Nobody else was there. Nobody else was there.
We watched it here, Papa.
Huh?
We watched it in this room here. Yeah.
You are? You saw? Very sensational game, no? Now sing it then.
You are a rainbow in this empty sky. Your presence here is pure being. Gone are the questions of how or why. That which remains is love seeing. The children laugh, the birds sing their
Sing the
songs.
songs.
Clouds come and then they disappear. Oh yes, I've been away from home so long. What seems so far is so near. You are a rainbow
Rainbow
in
in the sandy sky.
your
Your
presence
presence
here
is
is
here.
your being.
Gone are the questions how or why. That which remains is thou. Thank you very much.
And cricket also remains.
But you had a Sudarshan in hand, then nobody can stop you, no? I gave you this name, Sudarshan, Darshan to Sudarshan. So when you have Sudarshan in hand, there is no gate, you see. Isn't it? So you did not use, you forgot. Left this
Off the
Sudarshan.
gate. But she's German and very strong.
But you can't use Sudarshan on a woman, you know. No, that's... Yeah, that's also true, no? Sudarshan was not used on a woman.
No. May I come and see you this afternoon, Papa?
Yes,
And
yes.
even in the morning.
Afternoon, yes. Papaji, I perceive that in this life I have a possibility of getting enlightened. But I have a great difficulty, which is to conciliate my role as a mother and my spiritual search. Who is this person? Who is the mother? Question.
I'm so shy. I'm so shy about this guy's story.
What do you mean, the mother and the spiritual search? How they are apart? How do you doubt that you have a possibility of getting enlightened in this incarnation of a woman? Who told you?
I'm sorry, I need translator. Okay? I need translator. You can translate me?
So I have a difficulty to conciliate my role as a mother and my spiritual search.
Tenho uma dificuldade de conciliar meu papel de mãe e meu curso espiritual. Eu queria saber o que você quer dizer com isso. What does she mean with it? What does she mean with it? Yes?
A mother,
I don't know if
she said the mother cannot have simultaneously search for freedom. That's what she says.
Yes.
Who told her?
Quem que te falou que você não pode ser mãe?
nobody said for me this, but I think for me it's difficult.
Fala em português que eu tô
Então, para mim é difícil saber. Às vezes eu tenho dificuldade de relacionar com ela, eu viajo muito buscando meu espaço de meditação, mas eu sei que está dentro do meu espaço.
She says it's difficult for her because she travels away searching for meditation and she has to leave her kid home. She has a daughter 6 years old and she feels this difficulties split.
I don't feel there's any difference between sex, woman or a man, and search for freedom. Because you must ask a man who tells you it's very hard for a woman to be enlightened, she has to stay home, and that person, that man, that male who's searching for freedom, he must have a mother, isn't it?
Falou que não tem diferença de um homem para uma mulher. Por exemplo, o homem que é um buscador, ele também teve uma mãe, não teve?
Every seeker, every male seeker must have a mother, isn't it? If the mother was there, then there will be no seeking.
Todo buscador tinha uma mãe.
No
Se a mãe não
seeking.
estivesse lá, não ia ter ninguém para buscar.
No seeking. And if there is no seeking, no God also to search.
E se não
So,
tivesse
this
nenhuma-
search, there must be a mother to produce the seekers. And also there must be a mother that they know that there is a God to be sought after. So God also must have a mother, isn't it?
Deus também tem uma mãe, entendeu?
E sobre minha filha, o que ela...
But mother has a better chance, woman has a better chance to search for God because men have no concentration, you see. They can't concentrate because they've got so many women in their hearts. Isn't it? He's correct, no? You have this experience with him, isn't it? And woman is very because she concentrates. And when you have to concentrate, like a pregnant woman, child in the stomach, how the woman is concentrated? Does she concentrate on anybody else? Always, she may be doing anything, shopping, in the kitchen, going to work, yet concentrated on this baby in the stomach. So this concentration every person must have.
Porque a mesma concentração que você tem quando você está com uma criança na barriga, essa concentração que toda pessoa tem que ter, entendeu? Então é mais fácil para uma mulher, para uma mãe, ser uma buscadora do que para um homem que está sempre procurando outras mulheres.
Yeah, always concentrating and not knowing that you are meditating on this
Sem
Not
saber que você
knowing.
está meditando. Você está meditando sem nem saber.
is so easy. Naturally, like her name I forget, it doesn't matter, like breathing, you see. You are not aware of breathing, but it goes on. The concentration also should be like this, as a mother is concentrating always on the child within you. See.
Porque a concentração como se fosse da respiração, você não está nem consciente que a mãe concentra na criança dessa forma tão intensa, né, que é como se fosse a respiração, você está respirando sem nem saber. Oi?
What's your name?
Vimukta. So,
Well, Papaji, I'm very happy to be here. I heard of you from friends way in Brazil and also in Europe, And so I was in India 5 years ago in Pune, so I decided to come again. And I came first here to get your blessings, and from here I go to Pune.
Thank you. Sudarshan also is going to Pune now, no?
Nepal first and then Pune.
Achha.
Nepal first.
You know him, no? Sudarshan is, yes.
So there, I just saw him. Yesterday I saw him. Yesterday night cricket game.
Thank you. Nirman. Nirman. Why am I not going all the way? What fear it is that stops me from total experience? So this is your question number one. So you explain, why am I not going all the way? What do you mean? One by one?
What do I mean by the question? What do I mean by the question?
Yes. Why I am not going all the way?
It always seems like something, I leave something for later. Or I'm not going all the way.
All the way. Way means, first of all, the way means you have to start from some location and some destination.
Right.
In between them, there must be a path, way. So you seem to be holding on the way somewhere, isn't it? As the destination is 100 miles from your home, 100 miles. Location, destination. Way, 100 miles. So on the way, there can be 10 miles, 20 miles, 50 miles, 90 miles, then destination. Where do you stop on the way?
90.
90? 90. So, so you have covered 90 miles, you have covered, then you find a stone, milestone, on that it is written 90 miles, and then your place may be New York, 100 miles you see from there. And you are seeing a stone, you are seated on the stone, it's a milestone. destination also is there, but it is only 90 miles. Why should you sit on the milestone? Why don't you proceed on? Sitting on the milestone is not your destination. There must be something with this stone that compelled you to sit on it. Why should you sit on the way? You move on to your destination. As from Delhi to Lucknow, 500 miles. On the way, there's one beautiful place at the bank of river Ganga, and you decide to get down. How will you reach Lucknow? You have to decide. Make a perfect 100% decision. I am going to get freedom in this life and don't care for the way. First of all, this concept of the way you have learned from someone who doesn't know. There is no way. When you come to me, I say you are not to proceed, not to go anywhere. As you said, 90%, 90 miles. There are no miles. From you to yourself, how many miles you are away? How many miles you are away? Eh? Nothing. Then why 90 miles? This is the concept that there is mileage. This concept will not make you home. So the teacher tells you there is no mileage to be covered for yourself. You have to travel to arrive somewhere else, maybe, but to go home, there's no mileage. This concept of mileage has to be removed. Next, fear. That stops me from total experience. So the fear is not a good companion to go along with you. Fear of, why do you fear?
I don't know.
Why should you fear going home? You must have fear when you go to the forest where there are wild animals who will eat you up. But going home is very safe. There will no tigers come to attack you in your home. These fears are the tigers, you see. And you step out of the house and you will see how they pounce on you. One step out of the house, the fears are there. And when you don't lift up this step, you are quite safe. You can try and see. Don't lift a single step from your house. Nobody can touch you. Not even death can touch you. I grab an obstacle from periphery and hold on to it. That's what you speak. Above all, it is burning in me to cut the roots of identification, merge with the one, and never ever leave again. That's what I speak. So it must be burning desire to be free. Today, now, itself. And then you will, when you have burning desire of freedom, then you will merge with the one and never leave again. Should I make sure in this life that I get what I want, or just trust and let existence decide for me. Existence will decide for you when you have fully surrendered to the existence. When you are fully surrendered to the existence, then it will take care of you. And you have to make sure in this life means firm decision that I have to be free. Then the existence will take care of you. Okay. Finally have decided to come from Bali, no? Just good decision. Micheli. That's her French name. Yes. This. You're from
Australia. Australia?
Australia?
Yeah.
Did any phone come from Barbara? Barbara? No. She phoned. So you have to contact her. See? People who arrive today, you will send them to me. Here I'll see them. You will see Sabina after satsang and give her your medical advice. She is here now.
Babaji, we are leaving this evening.
Today?
Yeah, today we are going to the ashram, Rishikesh.
Yeah. I gave you the address, no?
No, we don't have any left. No, no.
I'll give you the address. How many days you want to stay?
Maybe 10 days.
10 days. Oh.
We want to stay 2 days in Hardwar and after that go.
Have you made reservation? Train?
No, yeah, we have the ticket. Yeah, for tonight.
For today?
Yeah, today evening.
Evening, 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay.
7:50.
So she will arrive tomorrow morning and then she will see Barbara. I will give, she is a bit sick there
Yeah,
and you stay 2 days at
Yeah.
the same place.
yeah,
Then I will tell you what to do.
yeah.
She may have been all right on the way. She was quite good here.
Babaji, could I ask you for a name? Could I ask you for a name? Please.
I know it should be today. Yes. So when you feel that you are free from old concepts, it's better to throw away the old name also, because that was given to you by your parents, who gave you a lot of suffering. You see, this name has given you a lot of suffering, so better reject the name given to you by your parents and priests also. They put you in the stomach and gave you this name, and you came out crying and they were enjoying, happy. When you cried, to see the world you cried, and they are receiving gifts and presents for you crying. And now you go happy, let them cry now. When you are born, you cry, the parents laugh, and everybody comes to give them gifts for your crying. And now is your time, after freedom, you go laughing and let them cry. Tit for tat. So I gave you appropriate name. I had in mind, yes. Teacher will give you name after you are free, and then you will not return to the black hole. Yes. The parents have enjoyed to put you in troubles. Then you come to the Father, He will relieve you from the black holes. No more coming, no more going. Okay. So you see me with Gabriel after satsang. Okay. Anything, any latest statement?
Babaji, I will try to be a good gardener. I will try to cultivate what you give to me.
What did she speak?
She will try to be a good gardener and cultivate what you gave to her.
Thank you so much, Babaji.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yes. You were asking me the question of the woman, huh? This girl, she is now in meditation. Huh? She is also a woman, no? And her husband is also here. Yes? Yeah, they're sitting like this, thing, meditating. No trouble between husband and wife. Are you returning back home to your country?
I'm also going to Pune.
Hmm?
I said I'm also going to Pune.
Achha, okay. Then you take this prasad and give to everybody in Pune? Yes, very. Yeah, very. Yes, there's so many, no? So you will go to, you give 3 to 1 person only, not more. 3. So they may be about 300, you see. Yes? So 100 people. 100 people you will give. This is the prasad. And you will see how it changes the mind, you see. Given by your hand. Yes, this is the holy prasad, you see. Chalo.